Alright everyone, we're back here with the Near Alliance raids. Let's go ahead and talk to Konog again and see what things are going now that we have one of the raids done at least. She just collapsed. One minute she was walking ahead of us, and the next, well, as you see here. After all of that, perhaps the greatest shock is that you're still standing. I'm impressed, and then a little bit scared. Truly, you've wasted on the petty errands that everyone else put you up to. Oh, are you feeling better? More importantly, who was that boy in black, and how was he controlling the machines? Not a boy, an android. An advanced machine designed in imitation of mankind, same as me. You're a machine. That's impossible. It's hard enough to make a fully functioning iron beard and a wind-up automaton that bears a passing resemblance to a real person. You create machines that look and act and fight like you two. Who could possibly have done such a thing, and how? But fine, let's say for a moment that I believe you. Why would one of these androids want to attack us? I don't know, but he's not the only one out there. If the other androids come looking for these ruins, I can't promise they won't be just as aggressive. Anyone who gets in their way could be in terrible danger. The whole place could be in danger. If anything like what we just saw, I don't like our chances. Don't be silly. We have our clever minds, we have a load of explosives, we have an exceptionally violent assistant, and we even have an android of our own. I'm sorry. My systems took too much damage in that battle. I don't think I'll be functional for much longer. I can only tell you what you need to do. Deep within the ruins lies the key. Find it. With it, we can stop them, the machines, the androids. With it, you can restore. Restore your functionality, perhaps? What in the hells was that about? Oh ho ho. A very promising discovery is what? And so we must persevere. Onward, inward, away. I knew there was something of value in there. And once we get our hands on it, they'll see. They'll all see. Oh, nothing? What? Did you hear something? Ahem, the real question is, do we pack more explosives this time? Maybe we could fit some in your pack as well. You are coming along, right? Oh, who am I kidding? I know you wouldn't miss it. How charming that you continue to pretend to care about my opinion. Yes, yes, we both know that you're loving this. And I have a present for you. Feast your eyes on this. It's a one-of-a-kind recording device, the portable archive. If you spot anything odd, anything at all, march right up to it and let us collect its data. Then we'll have a nice little set of records to review. I know. We're brilliant. Anyway, find a place for that in your pack, and do take care of what other preparations need doing. We'll be ready to go when you are. Orchestra roar. That's nice. Okay, so we can actually get, like, a whole new thing with this, huh? So I guess they added in this new thing of collection. Well, that's neat. It looks like an actual, like computer monitor type of thing. Oh yeah, we do have that workers control there. There we go. I do have a lot of food. It just kind of keeps on packing on. Got this unknown card I can use. There we go. Don't need that. Yeah, that'll do for good now, I guess. Let's go and have some of this food, why not? There we go. Brings us up to 160,000 health. Ready? Trick question. Don't care. Let's go. Okay, just stare at me, I guess. Just think, machines equal to man. No, perhaps even greater. If we can find the key, we can figure out how they work. We can fix 2P and then... And what? Slow down and use your head. How are we to know that any of what she said was true? Oh, so you have us sit on our hands instead of pursuing the untold power that seeped in these ruins. Twiddle our thumbs while others race ahead and claim the prize. I'm intrigued as you are, but I would not have us put our blind faith in someone we've only just met, particularly someone making such wild claims. When we bring this key to her, there's no telling what she might do with it. If you want to be a coward, be my guess. I'll boldly forging a path forward as is, if you recall. We plan to do. If we can secure 2P's continued assistance, all the better. What about you? You can either dive into the great unknown with me, or stick in one toe at a time like a beardless baby. Well, that was a short quest. Oh, we got a log. Okay. There's no point in arguing further. She's immune to reason when she gets like this. I'm happy to continue investigating, of course I am. That's why we've gone to all this trouble, but we need to be careful as to how we go about it, especially where 2P is concerned. I don't trust her, at least not yet. Even when we should find this key, we ought to be discreet as possible about sharing our plans and information, don't you agree? Don't fret about Konog. He'll see that I'm right and come crawling back eventually. There's so much we could learn out here about these ruins, living machines, and 2P is the best source of information we've got. We need to seize this opportunity while we can. So are you coming or what? Yeah, I guess so. What does yours look like? Yeah, let's go with a caution approach. Why not? Indeed, I knew you'd have your sense to listen to me. Now let's get started, shall we? At least I don't take damage doing that. It looks like we're going straight through, like, the raid area. Huh. That's curious indeed. Passage to Zone 1. Oh no, we don't want to go there yet. Not seeing any more boxes around in any case. Yeah, it looks like we were going to the Zone 1 anyways, I guess. Actually, let's take a look at what we got. We did get a thing. Unidentified Expedition Log 1. Survey of local terrain continues. Ecosystem in this area appears to have adapted to extended drought. Dry climate conditions must have been present for some time. Investigation of a murky spring did reveal aquatic life, though of an unusual sort. Okay, so we're getting a bit of information on the area here, I guess. I don't like relying on this place's internal mechanisms, particularly to dangle me over a gaping chasm, but it seems we have little choice. Maybe if I close my eyes. Before we proceed, we should decide upon what to do in the event that we become lost in this maze of a place. These teleportation devices should serve. If you can't find your way back to me, use one to return to the entrance immediately. I'll meet you there. Got it? I'd hate to lose our muscle before you wandered off and fell into a pit somewhere. Now you're free to take a look around. If you find anything noteworthy, bring it to me. Seeing anything lava-wise around. I'm just trying to take a look, keep a lookout for that stuff. Oh, I think I see one up ahead. Weapon fragment dated 1. Okay. Weapon fragment dated 1. The blade is in motion, and once gleam white turns red. A blow to halt the twin gear's life and death, its impetus long forgotten. What do you got to say for me? Found anything of note yet? Records, artifacts, weird puzzles, or goo? Well, I found records, but I haven't found any goo. I'll actually see one over there now that I look. Whoa there, what the heck? Machine Research Report 1. The machine's primary objective seems to be nothing more than kill enemy. What's troubling, though, is that their auto-evolution systems have begun to build a private network. Alright, we have a lot of darkly clothed androids laying in here. Broken Kick and Bob. Well, we found something. That's the look of a woman who's onto something. Do share. I bet that whatever this is part of a greater whole. Let's see if I can find any similar pieces. We may be able to reassemble it, if so. Guess we're heading in here. Memory of a damaged machine. Oh brother, where art thou? It's dark, I'm alone, all alone and lonely. I want friends. Don't stop me, I'll kill you. I need friends. Well, that's, not exactly expected. Another piece. There's more. Oh, there's something down there, though. Oh, can we go back that way? Okay. Another log. Oh, this is a machine report too, so got both of them so far. Machine Research Report 2. The machine's network has evolved to the point where paradox is no longer present an obstacle, allowing for diversity among individuals. It may continue to incorporate whatever data is within reach. Someday the world is in its entirety. Curious. Any other log boxes around here before I mess with the quest thing? This leads to Zone 5. Box around the corner, maybe? Nope. Okay. I think we'll go mess with the quest thing then. Oh, there was one sneakily hidden over here. Alright. Weapon fragment data 2. Our world never doubted. Only close its eyes, the better to turn unburdened. Okay. Oh, we got the parts. Where do we... Okay, we have to go through Zone 5. Okay. Welcome to this area. Oh, flyer. Okay. Tattered flyer. Thanks for buy. There's a thriving chain of, including stores that match the regional features and squads of. Very broken up. I can't really get that much out of that. Another one back here. Well, we found weapon fragment data 4, but we haven't found 3 yet. That's curious. Ruin not what has come to be, nor lay down your arms, for life still rises amidst ruin. Fully demands this vow, this virtue. How's the messy I have Kana going for you? Slowly, I expect. You have more parts for me, I trust. Don't be a miser now, let me see them too. Oh, look at all these. It's hard to say for sure whether we have everything until we take a crack at reassembling it. Of course, but it's a start. And this pod, I've been wanting to take one of these apart. Do you hear something? Function resumed, initiating repair process. Alert, multiple life forms detected in proximity. Life forms would be us, I presume. Interesting. If it's still functional, there's no need for me to disassemble it. Pity. Still, I say we take it back with us. Any objections? No, of course not, so let's get on with it. Oh, what's this? It's him, though how he climbed back up here in that state. Well, you're the ones who wanted to work with 2P. I'm sure she would say destroy him for good. What do you say? Oh, brother, you know me too well. We take him with us, of course, just in case. It'll be our secret. Very curious indeed. Kanok and I will be heading back out. I want to perform a proper analysis on these parts as soon as possible. Don't blame me if you want to look around a bit more first, though you've had your best share of your findings. Let's go ahead and head on back for now. About time. You know, these parts we found, well, I managed to cobble them together and into a decent approximation of something. I was hoping that if I got the basics right, the pod could tell us what it's meant to be, but it won't stop repeating processing and beeping at me. It worked when it was analyzing us, so theoretically it could be up to the task, but it seems like we'll have to wait for it to finish whatever it is that it's doing. I'm half tempted to take my tools to it, but if I can't put it back together, we'll be back to square one, so patience it is. In the meantime, we have quite a bit of other data to analyze, so much in fact that I'm certain we'll need a considerable amount of time, uninterrupted time to work, if you'll take my meaning. I'm telling you to keep the chief off our backs for a while, I don't care how. Say that his house is on fire if you like, or put it to the torch if you're not comfortable with lying. Where is he, though? He must be outside. Yep, he was. Okay. Well, the mysterious machines from the ruins will kill us all, Ho, I suppose. Sorry, it's been a lot to take in. Did you manage to keep our local miscreants out of trouble? That would be surprisingly competent, actually. It's true that when it comes to mechanical contraptions, you'll find no cleverer than those two, or more obsessive. If anyone's capable of solving the mystery of these ruins, it's them. Much as I hate to say this, we should leave them to their own devices for now. We got another roll. Oh, didn't mean to put that in my... Oh, I do have a choco set. Okay. I didn't even think about that. Huh. Huh, okay. Maybe I'll just put the materia that I have into my saddlebag then. It'll be my materia bag. Why not that? Like, honestly, I didn't even think about doing something like this. I guess I can only pick them up one at a time. Because the materia is what I get so much of that I don't really have a good spot for. Most of the rest of the stuff that's filling up my space I can consume a little bit at a time, so I mean... Lovely, what a convenient time entrance, Ho. I was just thinking that I ought to send someone to check in on Anog and Kanog. They're still poking and prodding at those what's-it you dug up in the ruins, which is all well and good until one of them sets off an explosion. So no more. I wouldn't want anything to happen to the artifacts. Thank you. Now you know how to get when they how they get when they're curious about something. Not to mention that our annual carnival is fast approaching. There's plenty of that one's doing before we're ready. I need those two to start pulling their weight. While you're looking in on them, remind them that they got duties outside of tinkering with the frosty thingamabobs, will you? Be able to listen if it's you doing the nagging. They seem to respect you much more than they respect anyone. Must be all the violence. You'll find them in the tunnels, of course. Can't lure them out of there for the love nor money. And believe me, I've tried. Alrighty, we'll go ahead and head on back then. There you are. Can you believe this? I waited through days of processing, broke multiple tools, and after all that... Stupid son of a hobswiving. Hey Nog, not everyone is privy to your inner thoughts. Allow me to explain. The pod confirmed that this device grants the user access to some sort of weaponry, which presumably means that's indeed the key of which TP spoke. Unfortunately, no sooner than we got it working, that stopped again. Based on our previous experiences, we can assume that it's run out of power, and will require a supplementary energy source. So let's hurry up and find one. The sooner we get the key working, the sooner we can pulverize our enemies. Now wait just a moment, we aren't even certain of what sort of weaponry is involved here. Even if we get the key working again, we shouldn't activate it willy-nilly. Honestly, Konog, this ceaseless whining of yours is why we never make any progress. It's not whining, it's being ethical and prudent. Shall the victor be the first to draw blood, or the last man standing? Why not both? I'm not sure what's with these weird, like, little quest things going on. Because we've gotten 2 so far that have been, like, really short quests. What were we talking about? Ah, yes, why I'm right. I agree that we still know too little about the machine life forms and androids, but that's precisely why we need to seize this opportunity. If we claim the weaponry for ourselves, we'll know exactly what the enemy's capabilities are. Then and only then can we protect the village from comparable technology. Fine, fine, I see your point. We'll be safer in the long run if we activate the weaponry sooner rather than later. Or everyone else will, and I'll probably have dropped dead from trying to keep it from you. You say that, but you're far too stubborn to die. So I can always count on you. You too, most loyal and lethal assistant. Come along, we have a power source to find. Ah, so we have to head back to Kamra, okay. Ride the polar bear. Oh, they're right here, okay. It's about time. I've been considering what we need in order to power the key. A hefty chunk of crystal from Menakra ought to do it. I haven't quite worked out how we'll divert its energy to our purposes. Konog and I will think on it while you head over to the Hollows and liberate that crystal. Find us when you're back in Kamra. Let me see where I have to head exactly. Oh, down here, I guess. Okay. I think it's probably down in the tunnels, though. I'm gonna have to probably go back around. And dead. That did not take long at all. Oh, hey, you got one, right? Got a chunk. Perfect, now we can run some tests. Yes, it'll take a bit of experimentation to get the key powered up. It is science, you know. Don't you worry, though. We'll have this thing in working order before you know it. While you wait, why not take some time for yourself? Have a nap, try some of our local delicacies. Tell the chief to go bugger himself. Anog, Konog. Ah, and here's Narn. I knew you had roped her into your schemes again. They're good schemes, and anyway, you're the one that keeps sending her to check on us. I wouldn't have to if you do your work you were assigned. The carnival won't wait on your pet projects. Fine, fine. Come on, Konog. Let's get this over with. Frustrating as they are, you have to admire their enthusiasm for tinkering. If they can put even a tenth of that energy toward the garble, we'll be ready in no time. Hope you'll be able to attend. You won't have seen the like before, I assure you. Not to mention we're eager to show off our appreciation for your helping us with those machines. There's no better way to do that than with a dwarven toast to your health or two. Dozen. Alrighty, we got another roll there, so take that. Go and eat our whatever that is. Get another slot. Lovely, I knew you'd be here sooner or later, Ho. You remember the carnival I told you about, don't you? We finished preparing, which means it's nearly time to open celebrations with the unfurling of the banners. But first we'll need an officially sanctioned bearer to present said banners to 3 of our people. Why not let you do the honors? Others are clamoring for the task, make no mistake. It's important and highly coveted duty, you understand, but I couldn't deprive you of this opportunity to experience God culture heads-on. Consider it a thank you for keeping Anog and Konog from blowing themselves up. And look sharp, we haven't got all night. Alrighty. Ah, you'll be the bearer. Well, hand it over. This is what we've been all waiting for. Ah, the colors of Komara. They speak of our village, our lives, and our very souls. Except this one. They really cared for this one. Looks like it's stripped halfway through the journey from beige to yellow and it fell in a ditch. Time already, is it? Oh, my hands are sweaty. Do take care now. I hate to be the one who drops the banner. Ooh, well done. Let's share a drink once it's safely unfurled, eh? Carnival's a way of showing appreciation for each other. And I certainly appreciate you keeping this banner from slipping away like a greased eel. We got the eccentric over here. So the role of bearer went to the outsider after all. Nothing you can't handle, I hope. It's not that I think the chief made a poor choice, mind, but of a waste, yes, but there's no better way to introduce yourself to the rest of the village. Wouldn't you know it, you're not so bad. And we did it, yay. Finished, have you? Hopefully speaking of those folks helped impress upon you that this wasn't just some menial errand anyone could have done. Now, the slightest mishap in the banner delivery process would have spelled disaster, you hear? Now, without further ado, let the carnival begin. No need to stand there waiting for someone to give you the work to do. Go and witness the fruits of our labors. Raphel, Frolic, etc. If you need a task that badly, you can set yourself to working up an appetite. Expect you to partake heartily of our traditional cuisine, not to mention the drinks. Don't spare me these menial tasks if I see one more streamer. Why, if it isn't Narn and run absolutely ragged of tedious carnival duties, no doubt. I had the honor of delivering the banners, thank you very much. And I suppose you were told it was incredibly important, were you? Well, try not to let it go to your head. Speaking of your head, I expect it might just explode when you see the key in action. Yes, the key. Don't tell me you've forgotten. All this festive nonsense has been an unnecessary distraction, but Konog and I did manage to make some real progress while the chief wasn't looking. If you want the details, I know you do. You have to meet us at the usual place. The last thing we need is half the village drunkenly eavesdropping. That's nice looking, though. I wonder if it's going to stay this way, or if it's going to go back to normal, like, once this quest is over. It does look nice. The moon's not following, is it? Gives me Clock Town Majora's Mask vibes, to be honest. Alright, let's go ahead and hand in here and see what we got going. I think we're fairly close to another raid at this point. There you are, let's review our work, shall we? Doubtless you've forgotten some significant detail. Have I? As hopefully even when you recall, we required a source of energy to restore functionality to the so-called key 2P told us about. We attained said source in the form of a knocker's crystalline carapace, though the transference of energy from crystal to key proved a challenge. Nothing that Koda and I, and my infinite wisdom, couldn't handle, however. You'll find your faith in us is well rewarded. The key is now fully powered and, as far as I can tell, functional. So I dare say we'll soon be capable of smiting our enemies at the press of a button. We would be if we had the first clues to how to operate the blasted thing. Indeed, it seems the key is a more complicated device than we anticipated. Thus far, we succeeded only in making a display of a series of strange glyphs. We presented these to the pod for translation, of course, but we cannot make heads or tails of its terminology, no matter how many times we prompted to explain. The androids appear to have an intuitive, or at least finely honed grasp of technology, so I have no doubt that TP would know, but... she showed no sign of miraculously awakening, that's for sure. You pod, can 2P be revived? Analyzing android repair sequence, error detected, confirming details. Damage to internal mechanism detected. Proposal, replace the damaged part. So if replacement part repair is possible, I dare say facilitating that process would prove more efficient than continuing a fruitless experimentation with the key. I'd hardly call wandering the factory for days on end with the barest idea of what sort of part we're looking for efficient. So unless our friend here just happens to stumble upon a room filled of android corpses ripe for the harvesting. Oh yeah, the corpse room, that's a thing. Odd, but superlative. You'll take us there at once. We'll bring Pod, too. It can tell us if any of the androids still have the part we need. Onward! Yeah, the android corpse room. Yeah, the android corpse room, just, you know, right next to the Starbucks. I don't think it was too far away either from where we started. Because that's where we found the original, like, pod piece at. The only bad thing is we don't get to fly around in here, because that'd be a lot faster. Yeah, I think it's up here. Is there any of the log boxes back here, perhaps? No, it doesn't look like it. Zone 2. We're getting close to it, I know for sure we are. Anog. Over here, is it? Konog. Pod, stop bailing. How disturbing. Color of the garb is different, but they do appear to be the same make of S2P. Which means, ghoulish or not, we can make use of them. This is truly excellent, Konog. My understanding is that the pod should be able to salvage the correct part and initiate the repairs. Let's see. Alright. Must re-instruct it every single time. Go on, pod. Fix 2B. Did it work? Yay, another quest down. We'll go ahead and take another roll there. They certainly are giving a lot of them out. Haha, sweet success. Let's not waste any more time about it. 2B, do you remember what happened? I was damaged in combat and you brought me here. And then you widely inconvenienced us by dying on the table, yes. Fortunately for you, we were clever enough to pick up Pod here, and by the fact that we were having this conversation, I assume it succeeded in repairing the damage. I see, did you locate the key as I instructed? Despite how little information we had to go on, and we did. It's fully operational as far as we can tell, so can you use it? An earthquake? Everyone, outside now. The mountain? What happened to the mountain? This isn't... Anog, look! Too few, no, there are too many. Worried for me? Don't be. What is the meaning of this? It means that your assistance is no longer necessary. Have your way then. See this world to its end. I know I worried, but I thought she was our friend. And who are you? Is your dress about to turn white? Because if it's so... I am Yorhar number 2 Type B unit, but you may call me 2B. I'm here to destroy the androids in white. We can say this later. Right now we have to stop 2P. Puppet's bunker. Alright, this is definitely seeing better days. Okay. Okay, so we now have the Puppet's bunker unlocked. That's the second of the Alliance raids. What have I done? We made a fine mess of things, to be sure, but it's hardly the first time. Nothing for it but to fix it. Careful, they may intend to follow. They may intend for us to follow. Okay, so this will be it for, this in a case. It'll be starting up the next, second Alliance raid in the near series here, so I'll see you guys then. We'll see how this goes.